Welcome to the Lake Ave Radio Show. Your boy Lake Ave Reefy. Today we got a serious topic that we're going to be speaking about, y'all. Uh, you know, the dangerous effect of the drug K2. I know you've seen people strung out on it. They got that zombie effect. Is K2 equivalent to ice? I think it is. It might not have, it might not give you the physical effect as far as, the way you look, but the traits. I think the symptoms is the same. Uh, it's becoming a real problem in the hood, man. And tonight, I'm trying to figure out, what's in the mindset of the people that use K2, knowing the reaction, you know, knowing that what it do to you. I'm trying to figure out, why do people choose to keep using a drug the way they do? What's so special about it that keep people attracted to it? Um, yeah, so that's what we're trying to figure out tonight. Shout out to Fresh to God, a little bit new. In they battle, they gonna do the battle. They going back and forth. Um, yeah, it's gonna be a good battle. Y'all look out for that. Okay, let's get into the video I got for y'all. It's a short documentary on K2. I felt that people need to see, information so people can get a little educated on a drug. They say it's the cheapest drug in America. Uh, would y'all agree on that? I say it's the most dangerous drug in America. Just look what it be doing to people. Somebody from around the way, Asbury Park. I see the video footage, and it's just sad, man. We sit around laughing, you know, like it's a joke, man. It's a scary situation, man. Jay, what's up, Jay? Anybody want to pull up? We got the live link in the description, so y'all can pull up if y'all want. Like I said, I got this video that I want to play. Just to give y'all some insight on how horrible the drug is. We got Jack Frost in the building. Shout out to everybody on Facebook, man. I say stick to weed if you smoke weed, man. Like, why would you I know a lot of people use K2 because they on some kind of probation or some parole, or and they feel that they don't want to get in trouble, so they use the K2. But you're gonna get in trouble because your parole officer or your probation officer ain't gonna notice the change in you, and they gonna know that you're using that shit. Um, I don't know if they. I don't know now. Do they take drug tests with the K2? I don't know, man, but I know that it's affecting people real bad. It's an ugly thing, man. Yeah, let's get into this little documentary.
It's starting tonight already, huh? Stephanie, go around. There's a patient on the other side.
So this is a suspected K2 patient?
All of them right now. That's what I was just speaking to the medics about. This is their 4th call here tonight.
We're out with the Glen Oaks Volunteer Ambulance crew in Queens, New York. They're responding to an emergency call for a bad reaction to K2, a drug made in a lab to mimic the effects of marijuana.
Can you look at me?
Open your eyes.
Look at me. What did you do tonight?
We just arrived at the psychiatric hospital here in Queens. There's been reports of someone who's unconscious, and our team's responding to it right now, but we can't get out of the ambulance because we can't actually film on hospital grounds.
You're locked. You got it? What'd you smoke tonight? 3 bags of what? Did you smoke K2 tonight? Yeah? So what's going on? How you feeling right now?
That nigga said 3 bags.
Open your eyes. Do you know where you are right now? No, you don't. Okay.
What's your biggest concern right now with him?
To make sure he maintains his airway,
Yeah.
that his breathing's okay. The sense that I'm getting is he's blowing out more than when we got there.
Yeah. In and out of consciousness?
Yeah. He probably knows where he is, but he can't answer me.
Right.
Hello? You got it?
Just make sure that I'm good.
Okay, you're good. You're good. Lock it.
So you just had a K2 patient in here, and he was kind of going in and out. Is that
He was
typical?
typical, yeah. That's my typical K2 patient. They usually go in and out. When I went in there, he's not making any sense. He was responding to my voice, but not responding to my questions. We're seeing now at the K2 patients, their blood pressures are dropping, and that's what's causing them to crash. It's getting bad because it's consistently happened now. It's not even a break in the day, like they're doing it all the time now.
K2 is a brand name for synthetic marijuana. It's sold in small packets, sometimes for as little as $5. It's shredded plant material sprayed with chemicals that get people high. It's often sold in corner stores and gas stations as potpourri and labeled not for human consumption. Each batch has a different chemical compound.
It's tough because with it being the price that it is, it's the cheapest way to get high.
Travis Kessel is with Ridgewood Volunteer Ambulance Corps. Like Kathy, he's seeing more K2 cases. For just $1 a joint, he says more people are using the drug. The majority of his K2 calls are here in Brooklyn. So who's coming here to buy things like K2 and spice?
It's almost entirely the homeless people. It's a socioeconomic issue. It's a poor drug right now. It's cheap. It's able to be replicated. It's sold openly in stores like bodegas, and it's just playing off of the homeless population. It's killing them. It absolutely is. Every patient is a different story because every batch of K2 is a different story.
Travis points out what he says is a K2 deal. So I asked the buyer if he can show me how easy it is to get some. Can I ask you how tough it is to get spice?
How tough it is?
Yeah, can I just get it anywhere?
Yo, so look, That shit is $1. That shit $1 in New York for a bag K2. Yo, that's crazy. It tell you on a K2 package because it's really an incident some shit like that. It tell you not supposed to smoke it. Like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, bro. $1 though. I didn't know that shit costs $1. Like, let's get back to the content, man.
Yeah.
No, right now?
Okay.
Wait right here. Wait right here.
Okay.
He buys K2 here regularly, but says when the shopkeepers saw me with him, they wouldn't sell it to us.
Looks like no one has any right now.
Nobody.
So there's no question we're in the right place. We just found this empty bag of K2 right here. It's called Smacked and it's labeled Potpourri. But what we learned is that it all comes down to trust. Unless the guys in the deli actually know you, there's no way they're going to sell it to you. But once you build up that level of trust, you can get as much K2 as you need.
In between calls, Travis and his team hang out across the street from a store known to sell K2. They say it's inevitable they'll get another call from this block and can't do anything to stop it. That's because K2 exists in a legal gray area. Makers of the drug try to stay one step ahead of law enforcement by slightly altering its chemical structure to create new compounds that haven't yet been classified as illegal. And the problem is growing. U.S. poison control centers received more than 6,000 K2 calls in the first 9 months of 2015. That's almost double the.
But here's the thing. They can ban that shit if they want. They ban it if they want. They making money too. They're not gonna do nothing unless their family member get caught up in it. Y'all know how I go with the drug shit.
Total calls for 2014. And a quarter of those calls are coming from New York, where K2, worth $30 million on the street, was seized in September.
Damn. 30 million.
You just can't say, oh, this guy's smoking K2 and he's flipping and he's doing that when there's so much other stuff that's on that person's plate, you know?
Evelyn Milan works at Vocal New York, a group that works with drug users. She says there's too much focus on arresting K2 sellers instead of understanding why users are smoking it in the first place.
What do you see as kind of the future of K2 or synthetic drug use? I mean, how can you really stop something like that?
We could never stop things like this from happening. The bottom line is that this society is never going to be a drug-free society, whether it's synthetic or not. Like I said, getting to know what people are going through, people should be able to have housing, because the people that are smoking K2 are mostly people that have a mental illness, that are homeless, that are out in the street, you know? If you sleep and you eat and you have a place where you're safe, you know, the outcome is a lot different, because you're not going to change what people are doing. Behaviors change has to do with the whole person, the environment.
I don't think she knows what she's talking
At
about.
Vocal New York, we also meet Alan, who tried K2 himself and says he's one of many.
When I first tried it, I didn't like it because I knew what it was doing to me. I collapsed twice on the floor because of it. And when I found out it was that and it was doing all that to me, I had to tell myself, I gotta stop. I can't do this.
Do you think that there's a safe way to do K2, or is the drug itself just too dangerous?
It's too dangerous.
Back in Queens, Kathy and her team get another call from the same psychiatric hospital. There's another suspected K2 case.
What's up, guys? How's it going? In this community, the majority of the K2 patients are unfortunately coming from psychiatric patients. I know a lot of people are trying to help them to understand that what they're doing is dangerous for them. Some of them are getting really hurt from it.
Hold on.
I've never seen so many.
They say a lot of, they're trying to say a lot of crazy people is using K2. But I think people using it and going crazy. That's what I think. I think people was using that shit and going crazy. Let alone the people that thought it was weed and somebody gave it to them. You feel me? We're not even talking about that.
Many people use one drug.
A drug which is also attracting new users. U.S. drug officials warn increasing numbers of high school students admit to using K2. As for those already using it, it's so cheap and so easy to buy, they keep on coming back for more.
Yeah, man. So, just a brief reminder, a brief educational, you know, live on how horrible the drug is. I see a couple of people I know on the drug, rolling on the ground, stripping naked, looking crazy out there. So I felt that it was only right for me to speak about it, and expose the horrors of it. Like I said, man, get a cigarette. I don't even condone cigarettes, but get you a cigarette or a black and mild, man. Because it's not worth your life or going crazy using this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, man. Y'all be safe out there, man. Lake Ave Radio. Show your boy Lake Ave.